So why is business intelligence so critical today? I think the main reason is that it is not so much moving, but it is morphing and spreading from back offices and middle offices into the front office applications, into front and center of everyone's agenda. And one of the reasons that this is happening is because everything in our world is becoming highly and extremely commoditized. Think about products and services that we make and produce and serve to our clients. Everything is a commodity these days. The way I make widgets and the way you make widgets are just about the same. The way I provide services, especially with outsourcing and especially with offshoring that everybody is doing today, again, is also becoming a commodity. So we try to find new and innovative ways to differentiate ourselves from our competition and better decision-making, better insight into what our company is doing internally and what is happening in the markets around us, the decisions, the insight into the external situations is really what is making us more competitive. The Forrester does a lot of research into what we call enterprise optimization. So we believe that enterprises need to be highly optimized in order to be not just competitive, but actually stay alive and survive, especially in today's tough economic times. So we feel that there are at least 3 pillars that enterprise optimization rests on. The first one is obvious, and that's something that we in IT have been doing for many years, and that's efficiency, right? These are typically back and middle office applications, such as ERP, CRM, financial applications, budgeting applications, operational applications, trading applications, for example, in financial services. So they make us more efficient, they make us more productive, but that is a level playing field. That is something that most enterprises, especially large enterprises, have already achieved, and to continue to squeeze that last a basis point, a very small percentage point from efficiencies or productivities is no longer a main competitive advantage. The second pillar here is agility. As we all know, most applications, especially hard-coded applications with rigid data models, are not very agile. And today's business environment, today's world moves way too fast for a typical application to keep up with it. Luckily, new architectures such as services-oriented architecture, such as web services, and especially component-based architectures that hopefully can be constructed by IT but put together by business users, something that Forrester calls dynamic applications, are definitely helping along that way. But the last frontier for all of those of my friends who are also Star Trek fans, the last frontier of enterprise optimization is effectiveness, right? Being able to make better decisions, to get better insight into their customers. And the example that I always use here is from a marketing campaign that a vendor is running. Let's say it's a bank that is sending out offers to its customers and prospects, and if this particular bank is using a richer data set, that if bank enriched its customer database and prospect database with demographics, with psychographics, and if the bank is using a more sophisticated customer segmentation algorithm, then guess what? That bank is going to convert more prospects into customers, is going to gain more market shares, is going to have better cross-sell and upsell ratios, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is really the way that business intelligence has moved into the front office.